Hello, beautiful people. I'm back. I'm sorry I abandoned you. A lot has been going on in my life. As you all know, I moved. And so the last, I want to say, year has been a whirlwind of events between looking for a house, saving for a house, searching, being discouraged, being afflicted, being down and out with anxiety, with depression, imposter syndrome. It's just been a lot, and I had to pull back and reset and get my mind right and just be like, yo, stop trying to be perfect and just be you. Be authentically you, the person that everyone loves. Although I question mark that sometimes, but be the person that everyone loves and that go-to person and really start walking in your purpose. And in that time frame, I turned 40. Hey, just recently turned 40. And it's a new decade, a new time for me to be unapologetically just me. And stay true to who I know I am while just, evolving into this even more awesome, amazing woman. With that being said, let me start off saying I'm not going to make any promises on what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do things. I've been saying, hey, I'm going to do my podcast. I was doing that for a moment, but so I have attention problems. And so I like to do things and create, and then I get bored, and then I drop that instead of really sticking to it. So my goal in this decade is to really stick to things I said I was going to do. In order for me to stick to things, I have to let go of being perfect, of looking a certain way, sounding a certain way, being a certain way, which was really, 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 really and truly holding me back. Because I'm in my head and I'm like, yo, how are people seeing me? Like, how are they viewing me? Does my voice sound right? Am I saying the right things? And then I'm watching all of these videos out here of people doing stuff and they don't sound right. They don't look right. They're not saying the right things. And people are buying that up. And me, who's a knowledgeable person with integrity and prides myself on my work, is sitting in the background, shadows, cringing, just waiting for the opportunity. And then I said, hey, Kaye, you got to create the opportunity. God was just like, and literally in the 5 minutes that it took me to do this video, put up this video, think about this video and press play, God was just like, yo, I am going to give you the life plan, I should say, to get things going. And it clicked in my head of really what my niche is and what I'm going to do. I'm just going to roll it out and I'm going to see where it takes me. But I know I have a passion to create. I know I have a passion to be in media, whether it's on the radio, whether it's on TV. Like even my mama told me, she's like, yo, this sounds like this is you. Like you should be like. So the joke is, I have on, like, my mom gave me jewelry for my birthday. Hey mama, I love you so much. And I was being my silly old self. And I'm here like advertising the stuff that she gave me. Is my 40 backwards? Yes, it is. I put it on backwards. I'm on crack. Okay. I'm not really not on crack. Before people start thinking that, well, that explains everything. So anywho, I was doing like a little QVC HSN infomercial type thing. So I was doing my voice and, here we have this sterling silver necklace. We were sold out, but we just got in a new shipment. So I'm doing this with my mom and she's like laughing. And then when I finished my little spiel, wasn't that long, she's like, you should really look for a job like on QVC or HSN. And she's just like, this is something you should be doing. I was like, Mommy, I always wanted to do radio, but in this family, it's like if you're not doing something that's like a teacher or a doctor or something where you got a college degree, and I know you can get a college degree for communications, but in a Caribbean family, they don't know that. They just think that's like a dream in the sky in the thin air. Like, really, where is that going to get you? Like, following your passions. Why would you do that? You need benefits and you need like a pension and you need all that stuff. Why would you? Anywho, long story short, I've been searching for like, yo, what is the purpose? Like, what can I do with this? And I had been working on something. It didn't pan out. And I'm glad it didn't pan out. And I know you might be saying, oh, everything that you want, it should pan out, right? Sometimes what we want is not what God wants for us. Okay? And I had to realize that. Like, I have an idea. God wants me to have this idea. When I want to execute it was the wrong time. It wasn't in God's time, it was in Kaye's time, and that's why it didn't work out the way it was supposed to. So I had this old idea that I was going to save the youth. I was really going to save the young adults because I was getting, I was hearing a lot of stories. I'm not going to say I'm getting tired because I'm losing business. But I was hearing a lot of stories of people, talking about how they don't have a plan book for adulthood and they don't know, like, there's no rules for adulthood, and how do you pay bills, and how do you cope with certain things, and how do you juggle a job and school and take care of your family and all of this stuff. So all these things are coming to me as a therapist, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? But I know another thing that I'm skilled at is teaching people. Like, I shine with that. Like, I've taught so many classes and giving people so many skills, because that was my job. Besides being a therapist, part of my job prior to, leaping was teaching kids like life skills, like goal setting and decision making and saying no to peer pressure and building communication skills and being assertive and, bullying prevention. All of that stuff I was teaching them. But I was just like, so we have skills for childhood. We got skills for adolescents, but there's a whole group of people that are missing skills. And then we leap right into like full on adulthood. So we have like an age range of like 18 to 25 that don't have no skills. They don't have any skills. They're missing them. They want them. They need them. So I came up with this fabulous idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Anywho, because I'm still working on it. But I'm committing myself to not having the final product, to being perfectly imperfect and build this as I go along, which is something that I learned from a class that I took because I invested in myself last year. A course that I took where I learned like you just gotta start building. And this is a message for me, and maybe this resonates with somebody else. You just literally have to start building. And I'm in a building phase again, right? So we go through these phases over and over and over again, where you plant the seed, you reap what you sow, and then you got to plant again, right? It doesn't, okay, boom. So right now, I'm in a planting phase, right? I'm planting all these seeds, and eventually it's going to grow. And it's going to bloom, and there's going to be a big old harvest. So right now, I'm back in planting season, right? So I had a whole harvest birthing season, and it was great. It was beautiful, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now God is like, yo, I birthed you in this area. Now I'm going to birth you in this area. So now Kaye is taking control of the whole career thing. Yes, I'm still doing the 9-to-5 therapist thing. Listen, this entrepreneurial stuff for the birds. Squawk, squawk. Okay? Like, I love all you people that are entrepreneurs, but I'm still going to hold it down with my little W-2s and getting, whatever, just to have a little something, little nest egg when I'm older, because I ain't trying to do this joint forevermore. I love what I do, but I also got to pivot and use my creative side. And plus, a part of me is like, I have to be creative. When I was younger, I would write songs, I would write poetry, I would sing songs. I still do it to this day, and I stopped doing that. And I'm always asking my client like a question of what is the thing that brought you the greatest joy when you were younger? Because we forget when we become adults. And I know I'm all over the place with this. So just follow me, take nuggets as you may. It don't make no sense. That's just how my brain flows. And I just need to be unapologetically me. I need to stop being in my head. And that's going to be in the thing that I'm going to do. But anywho, and so I also there's a creative side of me. My mom reminded me, she's like, but what happened to your jingles? Like, my mother is reminding me of the gift that I have that I'm literally not sharing with you guys. I'm not. Why? Because I'm dealing with imposter syndrome and I'm afraid of failing. Nobody wants to be a failure. I hate failing. It feels horrible. I've had people, and I'm still healing from it. Like, I've been made fun of. People stolen my ideas. all kinds of nonsense, and I'm just afraid of like not succeeding. But when I got to give it back to God, right? Because I'm again back in the planting season. I'm gonna harvest again. I have to literally give it back to God so He can till the land. And so I'm doing a new thing. I am taking my videos off of Instagram, off of Facebook. I might do little snippets here and there. I'm gonna create a YouTube channel, and you're gonna get all the information that you've ever needed in life as a young adult. Even in adulthood, you can use it, because maybe we all need refreshers. Listen, I'm 40, I don't know every damn thing, okay? Shit, I'm gonna be 80 and still not know every damn thing, right? I'm gonna need a refresher on certain things. And it's gonna be stuff that you can apply to your life. I want you to apply it to your life. Give me a moment, because I am tech savvy, but I ain't that tech savvy. Like, I still haven't figured out TikTok and what the hell all that is, and creating reels and copy, paste. Like, I don't know how to move things around, and I know how to add a sound to a video, and that's about it. Everything else is just a lot of effort and time, and the way my attention is set up is just like, absolutely not. So I'm working on something, and it's clicking in my head. I'm like, how do people come up with their ideas for like their brands and their business and stuff like that? So I am curating something for young adults, parents of young adults. You're going to thank me. You're going to thank me. You're going to love me, because it's going to give you the tools necessary to send your child out into this world to be successful. And you can even start it earlier. So I have many ideas, right, where I'm going to, create these little life plans, these little nuggets. I'm like, yo, how do I take what I've been doing with the kids and make it into adulthood? So anyway, I'm not going to give you the name away, because then people like steal your shit. So, and I'm not in the business of stealing my shit, because my mama's like, trademark all your stuff. So I'll reveal it when it's finally trademarked. With that being said, all I ever ask is that you support. I will be bringing back the podcast soon. Give me a moment. I do have an episode that's like literally a year old that I need to release. And I feel bad, because this person carved out their time. And so I owe them a huge apology. Anthony Hernandez, I apologize. I do have to get your episode up. I've just been going through some ish, as you can see. But it's going to get up. And then I'm going to do this video portion, podcasty thingy, which is going to be a totally different venture. And I just literally have to get off my ass and out of my head and just do it. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be. People need this information. There's people seeking it. And I'm not giving you what y'all need. And there's too many people coming to me with the same issues, the same needs. So with that being said, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Hang tight with me. If you've been rocking with me, please, I thank you. Please continue to rock. We gonna roll, but please continue to rock with me, rock out with me. Just hang in there. It's a learning curve. And I'm gonna just do a new thing on an old thing. So I was just thinking in my head, like, hey, maybe I need to create like a new email and all this stuff. No, I'm not doing all that. I'm not. It's gonna be too much work. All I'm gonna do is take the new thing and put it on the old thing. That is all. I'm gonna put it on my therapy, uncensored therapy university thingamajiggy, and we gonna work it that way. I'm not creating nothing new, because creating something new is a whole bunch of BS. So just really hang with me. I'm really gonna try to get back in the swing of things. And listen, if you see me disappear, be like, hey, Kaye, where you at? Hold me accountable. That's what I need. I hold other people accountable. Hold me accountable and be like, yo, Kaye, we need you. Because if I feel like people don't need me, I'm going to just fade into obscurity. And all this knowledge that I have in my head is going to literally just stay there. So I thank you all. Thank you all for always hanging with me. Love you. God bless ya. Yeah.